Skye is a very popular PAW Patrol character, but also the most overused. I mean, she was used 27 times throughout Season 9, whereas Marshall only got 10 deployments and Zuma only had 9. That got me to thinking, why Skye of all the pups? So I've narrowed it down to 3 main points that made Skye the most overused pup. The first thought I had was about the business aspect of PAW Patrol, not what's actually going on inside the show, but the minds of those who actually make it. You see, while it's an adorable show with some amazing episodes, it's pretty much a glorified toy ad. So with that in mind, here's my first reason for Skye's overusage: how iconic she is. If I were to ask you who the most iconic PAW Patrol characters are, Skye would likely be up there. What sets her apart from the other main 6 pups is that she's the only female member, which has made her relatable to and very popular with the young girls watching. And with Skye being this beloved, recognizable character, she has some of the best-selling PAW Patrol toys, mixed out with showing her on screen as much as possible, and you got kids across the nation begging for a Skye plushie. This makes toy sales, which then makes money, therefore incentive to greenlight another season. But similar can be said for Chase, and this is about why Skye in particular is so overused. Which brings me on to my second reason, the Mighty movie. To refresh you, PAW Patrol the Mighty movie stars Skye, and focuses on her insecurities about being the smallest pup of the team, as well as her backstory, and it was amazing. But that's besides the point. Anyways, the team behind it wanted to make sure that viewers of the main series, both young and old, would watch the movie as well. So, like with the toys discussed previously, they showed her on screen as much as possible, so then the viewers would be as excited as possible to see a movie all about her. And before I discuss the one final reason that is bigger than every other one before, Zuma would appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. Now here's the final reason and biggest one yet. It being this document. It's of what was discussed during a meeting of Spin Master, the people who create PAW Patrol. It hints that they're trying to make this series more female-centric. When you first hear it, it sounds very promising, but as of right now, it's mainly just been Skye, and more Skye. Don't get me wrong, we did have an episode featuring her, Liberty, and Everest, which was one that I enjoyed very much, but was just one episode. I want to see this trail more and have other pups like Ella and Sweetie and Coral. But what has actually pushed them in this direction of a more female-centric show? Well, it's actually a controversy from the show's beginnings. You see, back in April 2015, the series received reasonable backlash for lack of female representation. A reason for this was Skye being the only female member of the main team. What made this significantly worse was that Skye was being omitted from merchandise. An example being this lunchbox. You can see Marshall, Chase, Rebel, and even Rocky and Zuma, yet Skye is absent. Same can be said for this fabric. All of the pups except Skye. This information was spread on Twitter with the hashtag #IncludeTheGirls. Other major kids franchises like Avengers and Power Rangers were also some brands criticized. Some refer to this as the reason for the introduction of Everest, but that claim makes no sense, seeing as she was introduced about 6 months prior. Though PAW Patrol has made an effort to make things right, adding multiple new female members and characters to their roster since, and also including Skye and Everest on more merch. But because the main 6 members of the team have stayed exactly the same as they have since the start, the controversy still sticks around today. Like as mentioned earlier, if they got some of the other members involved, everyone would be happy. Concluding that segment, Skye's used so much because the show's trying to make up for their old mistake, which is good, but they could be executing that task better. If you found this video interesting, go check out that one right there, chosen especially for you. And as always, I'll see you next time.